Hi everybody, welcome to Healthy Vegan Living. My name is Gary. Today what we're going to do is a little bit something different. I am going to be showing you how to make some pumpkin pancakes. This recipe belongs to Rita Anthony, who owns NuYu Nourish in Florida. She's a chef and she goes to people's homes and she cooks their food for them, or she teaches them how to cook. Right now she can go to New York, Pennsylvania, Louisiana, and Florida. Of course, as her business expands, who knows, she might be in your backyard soon. She must have been overweight. And by studying the fork-over knives and the plant-based style foods, she lost over 50 pounds. She was a really good cook, and what she did is she became a chef. So that's why now she does this service. So let's get started.
Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living, a whole food plant-based lifestyle. Pumpkin pancake created by Rita Anthony. 1 cup flour. I use Bob's Red Mill White All-Purpose Flour. 1 cup unsweetened plant milk. 3 tablespoons pumpkin puree. That's a 1/4 cup. 3 tablespoons sugar. I use cane sugar. 3 teaspoons baking powder. 1 teaspoon pumpkin spice. Half a teaspoon vanilla extract. And a pinch of salt. Mix all dry ingredients first into a bowl. Next, mix all the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. After completely mixed, add the baking powder. Heat skillet to medium heat and place about a 1/4 cup of batter in the pan. Allow the pancakes to bubble, flip them, and cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. Depending on the size of the pancake, this will make easily 6 large pancakes.
So what we're going to be doing is a pumpkin pancake, and the basic ingredients are 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of unsweetened plant milk, 3 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. I chose to use Full Circle 100% organic. This is only pumpkin, no sugar. The sugar I used was a granulated vegan sugar, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a pinch of salt. Oh, and 1 cup of plant milk. I decided to use West Soy Organic Unsweetened Soy Milk. Just happens to be that that's really the brand that I really like. So I'm going to show you that I do it a little bit differently. Most people, what they do is they have 2 bowls. They have 1 bowl for the dry ingredients, 1 bowl for the wet ingredients. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to do the wet ingredients first, and then we're going to put the dry together. We're going to let it sit for about 10 minutes. That way it can get a chance to get hydrated, and then we're going to serve it. We're going to use a skillet to cook our pancakes. I'm going to give one to my mom. And this is going to be our Halloween pumpkin pancake. And you know that all the ghouls are going to be coming out. So this is one thing that you can do to keep your ghouls under control by feeding them this pumpkin pancake. Alright, so now we're going to mix the wet ingredients first. First we put in the organic unsweetened plain soy milk. You want to keep some of this on hand. Sometimes what I do is I divide it just to make it thinner. Next we want to put in the pumpkin puree. And then next is going to be the pure vanilla. So that was half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we're going to mix this up real good together. Use a whisk and just mix it up. Now the next step you're going to do is you're going to put in the dry ingredients. Dry ingredients are 1 cup of flour, 'I like to go a little bit slower on the putting in the flour, otherwise you get one big gigantic lumpy mess. if you were to put the baking powder in, you might get flat pancakes. So that's why we keep that at the very end. Nobody likes a flat hockey puck. Gotta have some fun with this. I mean, this is Halloween, where people dress up and have all kinds of fun. If I could find my Halloween costume, I'd be wearing it. Okay, just gonna mix this in really good. You can see it from this side. It's a little thick. And then we're gonna put in the allspice and the sugar. And the salt. Oh, it smells heavenly, and it hasn't, I'm not even eating it yet. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just put a little bit more milk, which is what I was telling you about how to keep it divided. So I like mine a little bit thinner. That's better. See how it is now? Much better. Okay, then you put in your baking powder. You want to stir that as little as possible. That's the advantage of using a whisk. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. So we'll see you in a few minutes, 10 minutes worth. This will give me a chance to do this. Go to the frying pan over here and get it ready for our pancakes. Alright, so we'll see you in a few minutes. So while we're waiting for our pan to hydrate, every Saturday she puts out a video where she shows people different foods that are easy for you to make that can really make your lifestyle better. For example, last Saturday she made a potato. She called it a Hasselback potato. It was a potato and she cut several slices into it, like maybe 30, 40 slices. And in between each slice, she put in some garlic and then she baked it in the oven. And of course, you know it's going to be delicious. But this was, she actually shows you the demonstration on how to do it. And that's the important thing about Rita. She's so vibrant and so full of energy that she shows you, and you can pick it up for when you watch her video, and of course this is free. So the advantage of this, these are free, and if you seem to like her cooking, and you like her character, and you live in the 4 states that I mentioned earlier, then this might be a good alternative, especially coming up with all the holidays coming up. Alright, so we're going to let this go. You're going to see the little slides that I put across the video showing her business, NuYu, and I think you'll really enjoy what Rita has to offer. So we're going to let, we have 6 more minutes. Let me show you what's been happened. Look at this. It's actually rising from the baking powder. So that's kind of cool. So and then we'll make our pancakes, and then I'll put maple syrup over the top of it. Or you could use jam. You know, not too much because you have to watch out for the sugar. But you can do a lot of different toppings and really enjoy your breakfasts. So we'll see in a little bit.
Alright, well I'm Rita and I'm here to show you how to do my Hasselback potato recipe. Very simple, oil-free, butter-free. So the first thing we're going to do, and all the ingredients that you're going to need is some rosemary. You're going to need some garlic, which I sliced up already. So I want to show you how thin these slices are. They're going to go in between the potato after we cut it. And we're also going to do something with some rosemary, and we're also going to do something with some cornstarch and nutritional yeast and some water. So the first thing I'm going to teach you is how to cut this guy. I'm using you can use a wooden spoon or anything flat or round that's going to stay in place, where you can slice this potato but not all the way down. We want to keep this intact on the bottom because we're going to fan this out. It's going to fan out like a Hasselback. Okay, look at that. See how that's all separated out there? Can you smell them? I wish you could smell them.
Alright, so ringer has rung. See, we started the fire in a frying pan. Can you see that? Yep, okay. We allowed this to hydrate for 10 minutes. Gonna shrink right back down again. And because it's thick, I'm gonna add just a little bit more milk. Not much, just kind of loosen it up a little bit. And we're gonna pour it in. Now when it starts to bubble, you can actually see it. So you see those bubbles now? Like there's a big bubble right where my finger is at. We're going to give a chance for all of it to bubble, then we're going to flip it over. Bought myself a brand new one of these, so make it easier. Went to Walmart, got myself a little gift to make my life easier. Okay, so we're getting more bubbles there, so it's cooking on the bottom. Let's get a plate. We're going to use Members Mark, so that means it comes from Sam's Club, organic maple syrup. Okay, so we're getting close. Be nice, a couple more bubbles over here. But I've got it on high, so I'm going to reduce it to 8 because I don't want to burn it. Let's see if I can pick it up. Oh, look at that. Now that's a perfect pancake. We're just going to give it a few minutes. You can already see if that's a perfect pancake. I'm going to give this to my mom, and then from there we're going to start the next one. I'm going to take this off the heat a minute. Okay, so we're going to put this back on. You saw how easy so that was. Just put the next one on. And you just shake the pan down, trying to make it, oh, this is going to be a mess to pick up. That's okay. I like that my pancakes are a little bit smaller, more manageable. It looks like this batch can easily make 5 to 6 normal pancakes. Of course, I went and made one a little too big for me. We're going to get a plate for me. And I'm licking my fingers, and I can tell you it tastes good. When I was a kid, I used to eat this stuff raw. That's one of the days when I used to have butter and eggs. Totally different when you're old food plant-based. You can see how Rita's formula is really amazing formula. It tastes really good. The batter even tastes good. Okay, we're getting our bigger bubbles. So this is real time. It's not cut in half to make it easier. So you get to see exactly how long it takes. And it's a very easy mix to make. I think that if you do this for your family or yourself, or even on Thanksgiving Day, it'll be a really nice way to start the day. The entire family would enjoy this. They'd never miss the egg, never miss the butter. Let's see if I can flip it. And this pan has no oil in it. I'm using the silicone from the brand new pan I just received. Got it about a month ago. And you can see it's got a really nice color on it. It's cooking exactly the way I'm expecting it to. And I believe that in this bowl there's at least 2 more pancakes in there. 2 more large pancakes. All right, so let me see me eating it. So as pancakes go, this is perfect. I'm gonna pick it up, it's a little hot. And I actually like them when they're more brown rather than perfectly golden. But this turns out to be a very, very easy recipe that Rita came up with. And it can easily fill your entire family for your morning, for your holidays, or if you just want to have something special. Part of the Starch Solution, we have to watch our food so carefully that sometimes we just need a little treat. And this is one way where we can use this pancake to kind of treat ourselves because we were so good. Do remember to pick up John McDougall's book. It has 100 recipes in here, and it will give you some more incentives explaining why the Starch Solution diet works. So far I've lost 25 pounds and I'm feeling so much better. I have so much more energy, and I do believe that this diet is really helping me out. If you have any questions, write them on the bottom of the comment section, and I'll be glad to answer any of them. And I want to thank Rita Anthony for giving me the permission to be able to do this recipe, and I hope that I do a lot more recipes from her. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you soon on our next video. Right now I'm going to take a chomp of this thing and I'm going to eat it. You see? This thing is so good, it even tastes just perfect without adding all that sugar on top of it.
Subscribe to us and give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you for watching.
Mom, how's the pancake?
Very good, thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I'm surprised it tastes pretty good. I can eat it this way. See, Mom? The cool thing with pancakes is you can do so much to it. You know, you could add nuts, you can put in vegan chips, chocolate chips. There's so many things you can do to it. Well, that's it. Bye-bye now. So what you see here is 1, 2, 3, and a kind of little monster type of pancake here at the very end. 4, plus I gave one to my mom, that's 5. That's a nice healthy stack of pancakes. And I did scrape the bowl out entirely. So this is a really good recipe that you can have a good time with.